doors. Not the dramatic kind where someone bursts through them like in a television show, and not the fancy sliding glass door leading to the backyard. Just doors. The ones you walk through every day without thinking, like how you all got here. The ones that open because you expect them to. I want to talk about how some people don't have to look up while entering the room. How some can step into the bathroom without worrying. How some can go home at night without rehearsing explanations in their head. Because most people move through the world assuming access is automatic, that safety is neutral, that entry doesn't require permission. It must be nice. You see, some of us learned early on to make ourselves smaller in public spaces. How to hesitate before doorways, scan a room before relaxing, calculate risk like second nature. That's what I did the second the lights went up anyway. And no, it's not because we're dramatic, not because we want attention, but because the world keeps asking for proof that we deserve to be here. Halfway through the day, halfway through a conversation, halfway through a life, even halfway through this show. That's when it shows up, and the door snaps shut. When love becomes political, when identity becomes a debate, when my body, my name, my future turns into a talking point for people who will never know what it costs me to exist openly, for people who shouldn't even have an opinion on who I am. They say, oh, just don't make your whole personality. But survival isn't a personality trait. Visibility isn't a phase, and rights aren't something you earn by being quieter. And no, I'm not asking for special treatment. I'm asking for the same quiet privileges you never had to name. I want to not be afraid of who's on the other side of that door. To use the bathroom without fear. To love without translation. Be protected by the laws that swear they protect everyone. Because here's the thing. If your rights disappear the moment someone else is uncomfortable, they were never rights. And if me existing requires your permission, that's not freedom. That's conditional tolerance. So, yes, this started with doors. Because some people walk through them freely, and some of us are still being asked whether we're allowed inside. And quite frankly, I'm done shrinking to make ignorance feel safe. Say it plainly. Say it out loud. My life is not a debate. My identity is not a threat. My rights are not optional. And I am not asking to be let in, because I'm already here.